Mad Bus Driver here, brothers, and the ladies, and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So, while you are enjoying the images of brothers doing the real life version, well, a bit of the real life version of what my fictional character is doing in the comic book series that I'm producing for you brothers, while you are enjoying the images, I want to yickety-yak with you about politics in comic books. Yeah, so we got a guy who I guess has been fronting like he's a supporter, just shows up out of the blue. It must be one of these new passport converter type guys, these dudes that just jump on the bandwagon of the passport bro movement. And so, you know, he's repping that, the SYSBM flag, because I have never seen homie before make a comment. So you might see the comment in this video, probably at the beginning. Anyways, brothers, so the comic book I'm producing for you guys. So, you know, I made a little quick video before, you know, talking about, I believe I'm hitting a brick wall, dealing with the comic book issue. But for those who be tuning in, who didn't tune into those other videos, what I'm talking about is a comic book series that I'm producing, which again will fictionalize all the drama, the gender wars, all of that stuff like that, what you're dealing with, all the different characters, Angry Man, Grinch, SKC, MOT, all your characters like that, Babatunde, GW Extreme, all the characters that you know and love in the Black Manosphere, as a broader sense. Passport Bros even broader, SYSBM specifically, create fictional avatar characters of them, and you know, have them live in a dystopian future where the black community, a segment of it, the ones that
That's an archaic word.
are descendants of the Scraggle-Daggle, specifically, are a permanent underclass. And the reason for that is due to an evil corporation led by the original Iron Bang, you know who that is, basically infected the minds of the broads through a nanotech weave attachments, nanotech weave type of product, basically. So the theory is that this, you know, the BWs need the hair so bad that they get this nanotech implant, which can mimic any type of hair, any broads on God's green earth. So if they want it to be an afro, they can make it an afro. If they want it, they got an app on their phone. If they want to change it and make it that Indian Remy, they can make it the Indian Remy. So, but what they don't understand is that this tech had additional, you know, this technology had a virus, you know, a computer virus, if you will, a nanotech virus, which basically changed the genetics of the women that they, in fact, turned them into basically like raging zombies. And the children that these women bore, you know, their descendants, their children, will be defective. Cyborgs, half man, half goat, half man, half wolf. Basically, the Stargate is defective due to this evil corporation, the goal of the corporation is to eliminate black men. So that's how they figure they would do it. They will eliminate them by eliminating the children, the male children, before, you know, they are born. That's the gist of the comic book. One of the storylines. Other storylines is you got the Church of the Snow Bunny, you know, the Snow Bunny apocalypse. All that stuff is going to be fictionalized. The Strag Wars, the War of the Scraggle-Daggles, all of that shit, as if it was a real scenario. So you're wondering, how is that going to work out? How does one do that? right? Because, you know, the guy that left the comment said he doesn't like politics. Oh, and also because, you know, the brother in there, one of the clips, you know, he uses a lot of yo, hey, yo, I'll whoop your ass, you know, shit like that. And to him, it was cringeworthy because it seemed like, to him, it seemed like some 1990s liberal type shit, right? So he was cringy when seeing the animation in the video presentation that I put out earlier. So that made for him to reject the book, and he needed to tell me that. And so when I asked him, well, did you even see the book? You know, did you even buy it to see what was going on? And no, it was just that little video montage and that one clip. And plus the politics of Umar Johnson and Iron Bang. He doesn't like politics in his comments. So all of that for what?
Why not? At a time like this.
You know damn well that almost all, if not all, comic books have politics in it. All your favorite superhero, all your favorite comic book characters that you see in the movies today came from a comic book that had some form of politics in it. Captain America, Wonder Woman, Superman, all fighting Nazis back in, you know, the 30s, the 2030s, all of that stuff. Books such as The Wizard of Oz. Did you understand that The Wizard of Oz came out during the turn of the century and had a lot of politics in it? McKinley, his character is the wizard. The Emerald City was named after the White City from the Chicago World's Fair. You need to look that up. The Chicago World's Exposition of Columbian World Expedition of 1892, 93. It's supposed to be like the 400 years of Columbus discovering America. All of these different books and stories had politics in it, especially the comic books. So when a brother tries to do it, think of Black Panther, politics of it. I mean, that was just boggling the mind that he would write that down. And I think he may have seen that because when you go and you look at the reply actually on the video, his comment isn't there. But I get it from the notification, but I can't reply to it directly to it because it doesn't show up in the comment section. So apparently he deleted it or something. But thank God I screenshot it. And so you can see it in this video. But the point being is, brothers, this is the goal that we're trying to do. We're trying to take all the experiences that we are dealing with here on this sector of YouTube, all of those arguments, and turn those into, I guess, jokes and adventures and
that's an archaic word.
I'm sorry.
Deep and engaging stories that
a word which, if stated in serious,
will broaden
indicate a definite need
our
for
scope
readjustment.
for our
The word
arguments.
just pops out.
The word fate.
But you know,
The obsolete
if your
societies
brothers
of the
don't
barbaric past.
feel that, I mean, it's not just your brothers or anybody that's listening to it. You know, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing, I guess. Comic books may be not your thing, but if you like to watch the movies
Why not?
and you like to see your characters on screen, like Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther, right, Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy, all of these different characters, you gotta understand they came from comic books. Batman, comic books, which had politics in it. Comic books, brothers. So the leap of logic would be, you know, maybe if we support the medium when it's small, maybe if we support the brothers in the media when it's small, it might actually, you know, get to the level that we might see characters that we want to see on the big screen. I mean, it could be possible, could it? You could make a whole cartoon series, animated series, that could be streamed. It could be possible, right? If we support the grassroots level. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to say with the video of the brick wall. But apparently, at least one. I know you should just focus on one. But it's always just the one with some weird shit. You know, you don't want to be disrespectful, but it's some dumb shit.
Why not?
So I can't see if that person was a real subscriber, because if you was a real subscriber, why would you come at me like that? Cringe-worthy comment. LOL. You don't even know what the hell is in it. Brothers, so while you enjoying the images of brothers living the Dante life, also let me tell you more about the story if you're here this far in the video. So again, he's a vampire. He's an energy vampire. What does that mean? If you don't understand what that means, he gets his energy basically by making these ladies' toes curl. Female orgasms. That's right, brothers. That's his conundrum. His conundrum is that he can only sustain himself as vampires sustain themselves by drinking blood, by making these ladies scream and shout. Now you're wondering, why would we do that crazy type shit? Well, remember what they say about passport bros, right? Y'all just going overseas to clap some cheeks. So what we're doing is we're fictionalizing those stories, and then we're going to take that storyline and we're going to go from being a passport bro to SYSBM. And that's how we're going to, take this whole story as a narrative, all the different people who are going to be feeding into the story, and you can too, you people who are listening, y'all brothers, especially the many of those of you that's been supporting, been subscribed for years. You can throw in some stories if you want to, see a scenario in the comic book series. You can send it to me by email, and I can see if I can make something like that happen. But you gotta support. You gotta support, brothers. And then if you do get the copy of it, please go back and leave a comment. That'll sure help, over there on Amazon. So brothers, SYSB, a mad bus driver out. Let me come back with a PS for that ass. Dante is going to be traveling all over different cultures. It's a futuristic world. He's going to be clapping tons of cheeks. He's going to be tapping a lot of ass. That's what a lot of young brothers was talking about you wanted to see. We could make that happen. Of course, it's cartoon form. It's made to be funny. Okay? So if that's, I would have thought that would have been cringeworthy. Versus a man saying, "Hey, yo, I whoop your ass, dog." Anyways,
the computer readout